No, we're exposing.
And everybody
I am a program.
Testing, testing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. This is informal. Make yourself comfortable. So for those of you gather around, for those of you who don't know, my name is Don Shaw. Can everybody hear me okay? No.
Come on up, guys.
Here. Crank it up. How do we crank it up? Here we go. Get it closer to. Okay, good. All right. So can everybody hear me okay? Yes. So once again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Don Shaw. I'm one of the partners behind the Evergreen Medical Center. And we also have the honor right now of being able to welcome all of you to the grand opening of the much anticipated Evergreen Medical Center. So thank you very much for all of you being here. Today obviously is a day where the Evergreen community can be very thankful for the advent of a state-of-the-art medical center to address the health needs of the community. It's also a time where the partners of the Evergreen Medical Center, including myself, where we can all look around and really take pride in something that has been a long time in coming. And we should really be proud of what we have here. And then also a time for us to give thanks to a number of key contributors. And along those lines, a little bit later, we have we're honored by the presence of Vice Mayor Rose Herrera and Supervisor Dave Cortese, and they'll be saying a few things a little bit later. But before that happens, I'd like to steal the podium here a little bit and reflect a little bit upon the past 5 years. Yeah, yes, 5 years that it's taken to put together the medical center. You know, when the partners came together 5 years ago, we had a very simple mission, and that was to bring a state-of-the-art medical center to Evergreen. We wanted to create a situation where patients didn't have to go across town to get a blood test, where they didn't have to go across town to find good urgent care services. We wanted to also create a situation where they didn't have to go to one place and then drive to another place to get their medications, another place to get their blood tests, another place here and there. And we also wanted to create a place where we could bring good specialists into the area so that they wouldn't have to go across town. And lo and behold, we've done that, finally. We've done that by creating the Evergreen Medical Center, and I'm just going to kind of go through a little bit about what we have here. As you can see, it's a beautiful building. And on the first floor here, we have the medical services. On this side, we have the Evergreen Urgent Care Center, staffed by our medical director, Daniel Reyes-Villa. Now on the outside, we have the surgery center, and the surgery center is a 3 operating room surgery center, outpatient surgery center. We also have a beautiful pharmacy. Kevin Dang, local pharmacist, has won numerous awards for customer service, so we're happy to have him here. And then our anchor tenant right over there, and you all will be able to tour this. We have our full-scale imaging center, and state-of-the-art CT, MRI. When you all tour through there, you'll be impressed to see the big machines humming back there. On the second floor, we're also very, very honored to have Quest, National Diagnostic Laboratory here. They will have 8 to 10 draw stations, so their ability to draw blood on patients should pull about 200 to 300 patients through the building every day. So we're very honored to have them here. And then we also have on this side upstairs a multi-specialty clinic, a turnkey multi-specialty clinic. And what I mean by that is it's a clinic that has about 12, 15 exam rooms and 8 physician offices, fully furnished with an IT backbone. And the idea behind the turnkey clinic is to create a setting where any physician, whether it's a new physician coming out of residency or another physician, an established physician outside of the city who wants to come into the area and establish a clinic, they can do so in a matter of minutes by going upstairs with a mobile cell phone or a laptop, putting their shingle on the door, and voila, they have an office here. And not only an office in San Jose, but an office, as you can see, nestled within a healthcare ecosystem that we've built here. So we're very proud of what we have here, and we look forward to getting this moving. If I get on my soapbox a little bit longer, over the past 5 years, healthcare has changed a lot. And as a result of that, the building has taken on additional significance and meaning to myself and especially the physicians involved. For those of you who haven't noticed, medical and healthcare has been more and more taken up by large, Bill, how are you? Come on in. Healthcare has been taken up more and more by large multi-specialty groups, institutional healthcare. And the result of that is that it's placed a lot of independent physicians like myself, and frankly a lot of the physicians, my fellow physicians in the audience here, at an economic disadvantage. So much so that independent practitioners now we're kind of a dying breed. We're on the brink of extinction, so to speak. When I say that, I think a little bit about a Norman Rockwell painting that I saw some time ago, and it was Norman Rockwell, the painter of classical American culture, and he had a painting of an old-time physician with his reflective mirror on his forehead, and he's putting up a shingle outside of his cottage as a sign of him putting up his solo practice, and it's an image that stuck with me, and unfortunately it's an image that is somewhat under threat right now, and that sticks with me. On another level, with healthcare the way it's developing now, I'm also concerned about the individualism of patient care, right? The freedom of a patient to be able to choose the care that he or she wants for his or her unique illness. As healthcare becomes more standardized and recipe, I worry about that. And so for these reasons, this medical center, which once again is largely owned and controlled by independent physicians, these things weigh heavy on us. And I think it adds more significance to what we're trying to do here at the medical center, which is to help support the independent physicians in the community, and not only in the community, but to send a message out to other parts of the healthcare system that, you know what, as independent physicians, we can take charge of our destiny. We can build a fabulous medical center like this, own it, govern it, take control of it, and render state-of-the-art patient care and still have the individualism that's so vital, and so that's the essence of healthcare. So having said that, like I said, a lot of my fellow physicians have worked with me arduously on putting this together, and after a long 5 years, we're able to finally have this moment to share with all of you and embark on reinvigorating healthcare, not only for the Evergreen community, but once again for healthcare in general, by saying once again, we independent physicians can come together and produce something like this. So thank you for allowing me to indulge a little bit. I'll get off my soapbox here, and what I really want to do is take a moment to thank a few key people who have clearly we couldn't have done this without them. And yeah, I get a little choked up when I think about it, because it's been a real long, hard journey. And the people who have stuck with us, it's real gratifying. It really is a sense of family. So the first organization I'd like to thank is Comerica Bank, and Tamara Pankarak. Tamara, where are you, Tamara? There's Tamara, right there. So 5 years ago, we, a bunch of doctors and other citizens with good intentions came to Tamara and said, you know what, there's this building here, it's a used car or used tire place, it's a medical marijuana cannabis here. And we said, Tamara, can Comerica help us build a medical center here? And we had an idea, and we had good people. And we came to her, and a lot of other banks kind of laughed at us and pushed us away. And you hear a lot on the radios about banks wanting to help, but wow, Tamara, Comerica, you and Comerica came forward and took us seriously and said, you know what, we believe in you. We believe in what you're doing. And to make a long story short, you guys have capitalized everything that you've seen here, and obviously couldn't thank you enough. So first and foremost, thank you to you and Comerica.
Thank you. It was an honor.
Thank you. The other bank, and I don't know if Lily Tan is here with Heritage Bank. If she's not, she's probably running around getting signatures from one of the doctors, some document. But they're another bank that has funded a lot of the internal businesses in the building, and they too have been incredible in stepping forward and believing in us and helping us push things forward. Next, I'd like to say thank you to the Evergreen Professional Investment Partners. Many of them are here. We're about 22, 23 strong, composed of physicians locally, as well as non-physicians who, once again, believed in what we're doing here. And 5 years and too numerous capital calls, and I'm surprised I'm still standing here.